Welcome back to another Alliance War video. We have 4 Loki versus Chaos. This is war number 7 of the season, and we need to keep a win streak going if we want to hit Masters. And the bans for today are CGR, Kingpin, and Gallon. Gallon was kind of different, but nothing too crazy. We've seen CGR all season long. It's a short war for me today, so I'm going to start off with actually just looking at Mini Island. So let's take a look. I plan our wars with another officer in my battle group, our alliance leader, Steve. And like one of the first things that we look at is Mini Island. We want to see what is a good counter to each fight, and more importantly, you have to learn your battle group teammates and see what they can take and where they can take it. So right off the bat, we're looking at an Nihilist boss. So top options for the boss is Valk, Sorcerer Supreme. Absorbing Man can actually also do it well. Valk is super safe, but I did want to try a herc for this Nihilist. Our teammate Andrew smashed a Nihilist on 55 a few wars ago, so we're looking to maybe ramp up his herc. It's an R5, and you'll see a little bit later on how that goes. I have a screenshot of his fight time. And then all around the rest of the island, you want to look to see what people can counter. Mangog is Spidey 99, Reed, or you can also use Scorpion. APOC is Chavez, by hands down the best counter. I don't like sending Nimrod or even Herc there. Just why mess around with something that you don't need to. Then you have Hulkling, which is a Tiger food, or Scorpion can take it with the Rupture pre-fight. We have an Omega player, very, very, very talented one. So that Korg is just Omega food all day, every day for her. So shout out to Mandy, she's awesome. That Gore is just Tiger food, or anybody really with the global that can Fate Seal him, Power Start 1. That Domino, you know, Nimrod can take it, but he won't gain any power. So I like Omega Sentinel there just because of her high damage with recoil on. And we actually sent one with a Nimrod synergy, so you could get some power or some shock damage when she throws a special. And then that Rintra, I mean, that's just Torch food. Torch is not banned. Throw Flame on and just heavy counter his special ones and heavies, and he's just done. So that's Mini Island. Just want to go a little recap off that, but let's get to my fights. Short war for me. I have a Mole Man on path 2 with Valk. Plan basically is just to build to 10 Pierce, and yeah, I mean, just get my SB2 and basically kill him. I'm not even going to throw a yellow boost on. I am throwing an invul because I am maxed out on those and I can buy another one, but I'm really not worried about this fight at all. I had more fights, but I ended up swapping my path with somebody else just because the person that was left to take this did not have a Valk, and I just felt better taking it with a Valk. So here we are, and the fight's going to load. I'm not worried about this fight, but it's war. Anything can happen. And at this point, it's not loading, and I'm just afraid we're gonna get a disconnect death. And I'm listening to the sound. I see the red Wi-Fi of death coming up, and I'm just like, you know what, if I have to screen record for 3 minutes and then it's a death, it's a death. But at this point the fight loads and I'm off and going. So that was kind of scary, but I'm basically just gonna bait heavies, hit his block when he lets me at the beginning. I just want to get to over 10. Once he's over 10, then I can really start the fight. Here, you know, I block that SB1. Kind of just want to hit his block now because he has first charges. He's giving me openings, and I'm gonna take them because I'm gonna build power. See, I'm almost at 2 bars, and once I get to 2, the fight will be over. So here, I'm gonna get to 2 bars, and then I'm gonna back off. And I'm going to hit his block, and then I'm going to bait this SB1. He throws it, and I'm going to wait. I want to hit into his block, and I want to invert my combo. After that, I throw that SB2, and he's basically dead. So hit his block, but he lets me intercept. I'm going to do the full combo, and I'm just going to hit him one more time, and he's dead. The next fight is a Scarlet Witch, OG Scarlet Witch, and I had the option to take anybody basically for this, as long as they're on my roster. Torch seems like the obvious one, but I didn't want to get poisoned to death, Her RNG is crazy. I have not fought her outside of Realm of Legends really. And I was like, I just don't want to get poisoned with something crazy. While he can nuke it and it's a section 1 fight, I just thought that Scorpion would be better. And I wanted to alternate my hits, but then my parry fails there. So I'm just like, okay. At that point, you know, she threw a couple special ones, and then at this point she's neutralized. I'm like, I don't have to alternate anything. I'm just going to basically keep the neutralize on her, throw my special one, and nuke her down while the taunt is up. So I just initially wanted to alternate my combo so I didn't get that deja vu on me, but once I got a few, it was going to feed her MD and she was going to go down easily. So that's exactly what's happening here. Pretty straightforward. Can't get poisoned because the rupture pre-fight's on, and my war is over. Really short war for me. I want to share a screenshot of our boss fight. He got this down in 33 seconds, 29 hits. I'll put the link in the description for you guys to see that fight. And of course, Andrew with his puns, it just never ends. I don't know about that man. But I did want to share a recent rank 4. I am proficient with Tigra. I'm not like the super Tigra player, but I do take quite a bit of fights with her on my mini account. So I decided just to pull the trigger and in R4 her really. I use an R2 unduped on my mini and I like her. I use this R3 in Battlegrounds and I like her. And I can do more with her in war that'll help out our battle group. So I decided to R4 her because she is absolutely a god in this game. So let's take a look at the stats. And here are the final stats. We did end up with a win, so GG's to Chaos. Good job, Karate Mike, Andrew, and Clown for our MVPs. Andrew's in my BG. I was hoping to push him to the #1 MVP, but this Karate man keeps getting in the way. See you guys in the next one.